Hi guys, welcome to Dry Spark. I'm Promeet and today we are here at the Jaguar Land Rover showroom where we are checking out the all new Land Rover Defender. So let me give you a quick walk around of this SUV so that you can get to see it from each and every corner. So there are two colors over here right now. You can see that is one, and there is some slight difference between these. As you can see that this is raised completely. I mean, this features the air suspension, so you can see that this right now has a ground clearance of 291 mm, and this one is on the normal mode, so you have around 218 mm of ground clearance. And let's start talking about the front end of the car. So over here you get these LED headlights. Now the top end variant features the matrix LED, but over here you have a projector for the high and low, DRLs, indicators, and there is no chrome whatsoever present on any of the cars. So you have a lot of cameras around, and let's check out the front grille first. You can see the massive grille, and that's the body color grille only. And there you have the fog lights. Now you can see that it gets the Land Rover badging over here, the Defender badging right in the center, and it is finished in black and it looks absolutely amazing. So you get a camera here, you get one camera there, you get two cameras there, one at the rear and one on the shark fin. So in total there are 6 cameras available on this car on the exterior, and a lot of sensors. Basically you'll be going off-roading, so you will require them. And just check these wheels out. These are the 20-inch alloys, 5-spoke, and this one has a different set again, a 5-spoke. It's a 5-spoke dual 20-inch, and you have Wrangler tires, the Goodyear tires. I mean, they are dual purpose. You get the Defender badging over here, and some vents you can channel air through, and this is the huge side view mirror. Now this is the indicator, and there are sensors over here. You can see that this part is basically if someone is passing by very closely, this will basically monitor that person and tell you that there is someone approaching to your left or the right. The camera on the wall beam over here, and this is the puddle light. Again, you get no chrome or blacked out treatment on the door handles, but you get keyless entry, and this dual tone paint scheme actually is looking really nice. I mean, just look at this, how tall is this car. You get a panoramic sunroof, roof rails. You can mount, obviously this car is for adventure, so you can mount like a solid luggage carrier on top, and you can like keep almost anything and travel. You get a Land Rover badging over here. Then coming to the rear, it's slightly catchy because of these tail lights. You can see that, I mean, the tail light, the design is finished. I mean, it's actually looking really nice. You get the Defender first edition badging over here. Now this is also not chrome, some brushed silver finish, and you again get a Land Rover. There are a lot of badgings on this car, and as you can see from the side that the boot, I mean, it just drops down, so it gives this SUV a kind of a boxy shape, but yeah, it does look good. It's a big car, and the boot, again, there are seats over here to pull the seat up. It's just a 7-seater, so I mean, if you don't require this, you can keep it down, and you have the lowering and the rising function for the air suspension of this. So from this you can adjust the height. Only the rear section will come up, I mean, and it will go down. Charging sockets present on either sides, air vents, and as you can see over here you have these windows. You can enjoy the nature when you're going out for a safari. This will really help you look out well. There's a panoramic sunroof over here, 3 headrests for the center row, for the second row, and yeah, one more thing, you also get these 230-watt AC charger, so you can connect, I mean, your any of your home appliances. The boot lid is slightly on the heavier side. Of course, it has the spare wheel. This one is the Defender 110, the 110, and there will be a Defender 90. So what's the difference between the 90 and the 110? So the 110 features 5 doors, you can see 1 2 3 4 5, and the 90 will feature 2 doors. It will be a slightly, not be small completely, but I mean it will not have the, I mean these 2 doors, it will just have 1 2 and a boot. So the 90 is will be coming to the market soon. Bookings have already started for this and this, both of them, and as well as for the 90. So let's check the car from inside. You have the Meridian sound system, lock unlock. Now these are for your power windows, seat memory for the driver. So you get this 12-inch instrument cluster over here that provides you with a lot of information, and you get the steering mounted controls that help you control this, as well as this, the 10.5-inch infotainment system. You have 4-zone climate control, 1 2 and 3 4. I'll just go to the rear section and show that to you. Otherwise, yep, the fit and finish quality, of course, there's no doubt, it is absolutely amazing. You get the Defender badging over here. Again, I mean this car is actually loaded with charging sockets and USB mounts. So this is the panoramic sunroof, and this also opens up. You can see like how spacious the car is. So this is to control the sunroof and the glass. And over here you can see this is the climate control, and over here you have the mode, the terrain select. So you have eco, you have comfort, you have grass, gravel, snow, you have mud, sand, rock, water wading, and I guess this is the personalized. You can configure it according to your need. So you have like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 different modes, and this system is really responsive, this infotainment system. And there's one more feature that I was talking about, the camera on the shark fin. So this is what it does. So you can see that it will, if you have a lot of luggage kept behind there and the glass over there is like, I mean you can't see behind, so you can just switch to this and this will give you a clear and proper view of what's going on behind. So this is basically is a camera that acts as the IRVM, and it's a really nice feature. You can drive with this. Actually it's pretty cool, and it's, I mean damn, it is damn responsive. So yeah, the steering wheel is electronically adjusted, and it has the column adjust auto. So basically if your steering wheel is adjusted too high, you'll get stressed out while driving. So what will happen is that it will automatically lower it, and you will be comfortable and you will not tire yourself out. Now let's check out the rear end. And again, as you can, so getting on this car is slightly difficult. I mean, I am a tall person, but for some people it might be slightly difficult. That's why they have given these, so you can hold on to these and climb on this car. It will be not an issue. And so you can see 4-zone climate control, 2 at the front, 2 at the rear. You have AC vents all over. This is to hang, this is a coat hanger. But yeah, you have charging sockets over here, very neatly integrated. I could not make out if it was a center armrest or no. So you get center armrest with cup holders, and again you can see that there is plenty of glass all around the car. And I mean, if you're going out on a safari, this will be the perfect vehicle. Everything outside will be visible so nicely, and there is a lot of space. Now you can see that the floor is kind of flat, it does not have a bulge, so 3 people, I mean, should not be an issue at all. Here you go. This is the 2-liter turbo petrol engine. As you can see, again a Land Rover badging and the Ingenium badging. Over here you can see that this is the 2-liter turbo petrol engine. This petrol engine is mated to an 8-speed gearbox, and it pumps out 300 bhp of power and 400 Nm of torque. That is more than enough for this SUV to go through any terrain. And these are the headlights. You can see that the DRLs are also present on the indicators over here. Looks really nice, and it is absolutely bright. You can see that the reflection on the wall. You also have fog lamps, and you have a lot of air vents to channel air. And basically if you're wading through water, this will also help. And these are again the Defender 110. The Defender 90 will be available soon, and right now it is only available in a petrol option. We might expect a diesel also. The company might just launch a diesel in some time. We will keep you updated on that. Until then guys, if you have liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, share and subscribe to all our social media channels. Then I'm Promit signing out. See you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and be safe.